Hey, this is Joe from the Goon Cast. In this clip, we're talking about tanking and how it ruins sports. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for new clips from the Goons every week.
Who is it?
Your team beat the Jets for nothing.
Is going out there and showing that we win games where we can. A hard-fought win for the Patriots. They don't go out there and try to blow the game. That's not their thing.
The Philly vibe?
That everybody else in the league who's not competing for the Super Bowl vibe. That's how it goes these days. You're either in the run for the Super Bowl or you're tanking for the first pick.
Yeah, it's weird. Weird divide, I guess. Very NBA-esque.
The NBA has it better because they at least have the lottery and
the lottery
odds. Look at the Knicks; they're a good example of why tanking can fail. I never sat down and did the analysis, but I'm sure if you did, they are probably owed by the math within the last 10 years.
Well, even the RJ year that was a big one. We ended up with third. We should have had 1 or 2, right?
It's crazy. There's a bunch of Knicks fans who are like, "Oh, this Knicks team's actually pretty good." Like,
no, we're not. There. What are they? A 7 seed
We're really
right now?
not.
Yeah, after 5-6 games.
That's what makes people want to come to your basketball club. I don't know why I said it like that. But you're competing and trying to win games even in years where you might not be the best team in the league. You're going out there and trying to get the most out of your guys. Tom Thibodeau is doing that.
He's getting the most out of him. He's a good coach. He's coaching them hard. I'll give
Bill
him that.
Belichick is doing that as well. He's going out there getting the best out of anybody he can. He's picking the guys who maximize the offense, whether they're going to be there next season or not. But most notably, I think everybody was very upset with the Philadelphia Eagles for trying very hard to lose that game last night. How do you feel?
As a Giants fan, you got to be kind of annoyed about it because if they tried, they probably would have won. It was 17-14 going into the fourth. Jalen Hurts was looking better than Alex Smith.
They took him out of the game. And they
took him out for no reason. He seemed pissed off on the sidelines. We don't know the whole story. The team seemed pissed off, though, the Eagles players. Yeah.
Doug Peterson has some type of grudge.
We don't know if it was his call. That's the thing. Apparently, he's on the hot stove anyways. Hot stove might be the word. Hot seat. It's not like he's Belichick where he can do what he wants. If he does the wrong thing, I doubt they'd have a problem getting rid of him, right?
Do you think there's really that big of a push to get Nate Sudfeld into the game? And then when he turned the ball over 3 times in a row, why couldn't they just be like, let's see Hurts in a game-winning drive? Why wouldn't you want to see that over Nate Sudfeld for no reason whatsoever? Just see a game-winning opportunity for Hurts. It's just the logic doesn't make any sense.
It was so blatant. As a Giants fan, it just sucks because they didn't even try. Like, I didn't expect them to win, but,
it's blatant tanking. And that's the thing is it impacts the rest of the league where there's playoff implications.
Yeah, it impacted 2 of the biggest teams in the league, and the Giants and the Cowboys. We both essentially played for nothing.
And this stupid Washington football team, the nameless, fucking horrible team.
Nameless team, no good quarterback.
They're going to get killed.
I wouldn't necessarily mind them winning and getting to the playoffs, but at least it wouldn't have been such a despicable joke. I mean, it's Sunday Night Football. These guys are trying to lose. Washington is trying really hard to win, and they just
can't blame the football team for the hands they've been dealt. Yeah, they just did their best, and they won their game.
They were doing their best, but it was close. Their best might not have been enough at certain points.
Honestly.
Alex Smith isn't 100%. They don't have anyone else to throw the ball.
Well, it's a nice comeback story for him.
You saw his wife made the caster, the big metal brace thing around his leg, into a trophy for him.
Do you feel that tanking is the right thing, that they did an okay thing there? I just hate it.
Well, if we're being honest, you can't blame them for wanting the best pick possible. They have no reason to try for us. They have no reason to try for anybody.
The pick now is 6. It would have been 9, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. At least, try. Just try. Jesus Christ,
It's just such an embarrassing thing. You don't see Bill Belichick going out there and actively try to lose for a reason.
You rarely see that in the NFL.
He also has historical records that he's working for. There's only 16 games a season. You can't be just tossing games away like that when you're chasing the greats.
Facts. I knew when they made the Sunday night game, it'd be so stupid. They should have let them play at 1 originally, same time it's a Giant game.
It was in prime time. Have some awareness that you're
because they knew that all these big markets would be interested. They knew New York, Dallas, or Philly,
they wanted the Giants
would be into the game.
Indoor Cowboys fans to pay attention, but
they're all in the top. I don't know, 3 are at least in the top 10 markets.
That's the thing, though, is that they got to be aware of the fact that they've been moved into this. Everybody's interested in this game. And they go out there and they're like, we don't fucking care. We're just not interested in putting on an interesting show. We'd rather put on the dumbest performance.
Yeah. I do think it's on the NFL scheduling that more than the team because, I mean, they should have been so blatant with what they did, but I don't blame them for not caring about the win and taking the L. That's what everyone does.
I think there's this almost like implicit thing that we've grown up with and everybody's grown up with where the shitty teams get the good picks. And it's kind of like this system that helps refresh the league, but it's not working. People are just being shitty about it.
I watched this video from a couple months ago. I forget, it was a famous college coach talking to Jimmy Johnson and Kurt Menefee, and he was basically going on about like, when he was a college coach. And he had like a guy who was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be top 5 pick. This is gonna be top 10 pick." Like he would hear from the good organizations who actually do their due diligence would hit him up and talk to him by the players, try to figure things out. But he says the organizations that lose every year and always like make the wrong pick or make the wrong decision within the front office are the teams that never even try to look, don't do their due diligence. So he thinks it's an organizational problem for sure.
Who is it?